Yo, what's going on, guys? Back up in the M6. It is nighttime and it is raining. It's not really raining, but it's raining a little bit. It's kind of drizzling, so we're gonna get a nighttime rain POV and maybe do a little sliding like this. Went a little crazier than I thought it was gonna. It's a little more slippery than I thought. So we're on the road. It is night. We got the sports displays up. And we're gonna take a nice cruise home in the rain. Driving this car in the rain. Oh, there's a Tesla next to me. He's gonna try to race me. See, I was just about to say, driving this car in the rain with no traction control on, full rear-wheel drive is kind of insane. So having a Tesla next to me and him probably, inevitably wanting to race is no good. But it doesn't look like he does. But I can't race him right now because I bet you that thing's probably all-wheel drive, all that stuff. That thing is fine in the rain. I am not. I wonder how that works. I wonder how it, because I know how the torque works in a real car, or I say a real car, in like a combustion engine car. The torque goes straight to the wheels and it spins the wheels out, and I imagine the electric probably does the same exact thing. Like if you're driving in the rain in an electric car, let's say it's an electric rear-wheel drive car, is that more safe? I should have just went for that. Is it more safe to drive an electric rear-wheel drive car in the rain as opposed to a gas rear-wheel drive car in the rain? Like, I mean, obviously 4x4 or all-wheel drive or anything like that is going to make it safer in the rain as opposed to something rear-wheel drive. But I'm curious as to if just the electric alone would be safer than being in a combustion engine car. I imagine maybe not, because the car might be lighter. Actually, no, that battery's heavy. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. You tell me, because I'm not sure. Oh, this guy's cutting me right off. Gotta love that. What does this guy want? What is this guy doing? Whoa, brother. I'm like right here. And then I pass him and he doesn't even get over? What kind of nonsense is that? Kind of a lot of cars out here for the time, I guess. It's only, you might not believe it, and you might be able to see it on my clock over here, but it's 4:47 right now. I mean, here, I'll double check for you. 4:47. And then you probably saw my Cash App receipt because I just got gas. But it's 4:47 and it is pitch black out. That is daylight savings time for you. I love doing that. I wish I just had an open road because I don't know what it is. I just love fishtailing this car. I love to wah, like back and forth. It's fun as hell. I guess maybe it's because the car's so long, but it's just so much fun. Even when it's not raining out, sometimes when I just take off, like off a red light, I'll just spin and go left, right, because it's fun. Oh, this lane's about to close. Like, drifting is fun too, don't get me wrong, but not really when you're in a straight line. I mean, I guess that is kind of the same thing, because that's what the drifters do, right? So that they don't lose their line. When they have a straight line, they just start going, they just fishtail left and right. I'm getting screwed here. This guy will not get off my case. He's gonna have to right now, because I'm gonna go around him. There's a guy just like sitting in my blind spot. So I've been wanting the rain POV. Why is they shouldn't be going that fast. I have them on auto. It's not, alright, it's not raining that much, dog. Calm down. My wipers are bugging out. Why is it doing that? I have them, alright, you know what? Shut them off. If I need them, I'll do it myself. Well, let's put auto on again. So auto, for some reason, oh, there it goes. Okay, that's better. Early auto wipers was going crazy fast a second ago, but now it's better. I don't know what it is. This, and I said this about my old car too, my Genesis, because it had an exhaust on it. This thing doesn't have an exhaust on it, but you can hear it from the cabin stock. The 650, you couldn't really hear that car from the cabin. You could hear the engine, but you couldn't hear the exhaust. So, what do you call it? Oh, we're sliding. So, what I was trying to say is, I said this about my old car, my Genesis. For some reason, both my Genesis and my M6, they sound better and seem to drive faster when it's raining outside. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but it seems to be the case. My headlights are not very bright. I never really noticed that. And that's my brights. Even my brights are kind of ass. My 650 had some really bright headlights, which is crazy because this car is 2 years newer than it, and I know like every year they get better with headlights. That's another problem about this car. Well, I can't say it's a problem. It's pretty dope, but this thing, if you don't know how to control it, it's a problem. I've had this car on dry, no rain whatsoever. I was on the highway one time, and I was moving with this. I don't remember what I was driving with. I think it was like some sort of 3 Series. But I was moving with him on the road, and I shift. So we were going kind of slow, just going in and out of cars, probably going like 65, 70. And then it was like an opening, and we both took off at the same time. And it was like, I don't know, I probably only had this car for like 2 months at that point. So I wasn't really used to it yet, so I just wasn't expecting this to happen. And we punch it at like 75, and I start spinning. I spun and I went not sideways, but I fishtailed for a second at like 80 miles per hour. It was ridiculous, and I was like, oh my god, this thing's spinning in like 5th gear on dry land. So that's why I am a little hesitant to go fast, obviously, right now, because first of all, I don't want to crash, and second of all, when I did that, what do you call it just now, that little fishtail out of the gas station, it was a little bit more slippery than I expected it to be. Everybody's driving super slow because of the rain. Come on, go, go, go. Go, yes. I just want to get around these two because all these cars are about to come in right here. I just want to be in this lane. Oh, it's only 2. Hopefully this guy doesn't cut me off. Alright, we're good. Yeah, traction control off in the rain. I'm gonna have 2 hands on the wheel the whole time. This is no joke. Try to get a nice little tunnel sound. If we go through a tunnel or under a bridge or whatever, I'll try to whop the car a little bit. I don't know if you'll hear it over the rain. I hope you can hear the rain, actually, because now it's raining pretty good. Not to mention, I think I said we have traction control off when in the rain. I didn't say we're in Ultimate Sports Plus mode on everything. The steering, the suspension, the engine, the tranny, everything. I reset everything. So, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but when I brought the car to BMW to get the screen fixed, I guess it like reset all my factory settings or whatever. So my M1 and my M2 button were not set how I set them anymore. So I had to reset those. So I got that back in check. I was wondering what was going on. I couldn't figure it out because I forgot about the one in the middle there next to the 6. It's like the transmission aggressiveness. It has 3 levels to it. And well, really it has 6 levels to it because it has manual 1, 2, and 3, and then it has sport 1, 2, and 3. But I forgot about that setting. So I had everything up and my transmission was on 1. So it was like not really shifting very aggressively. It was obviously still going fast and using all the engine power, but it wasn't really shifting as aggressively. So I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I realized what it was, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta put that suspension on. Which is crazy, because some people, most people, I feel like, and factory, the settings that it has you on for the M1 settings has it on level 2S, S2, because the 1 is just too aggressive. Like, but I mean not 1, 3 is too aggressive. But I keep it on 3, to be honest with you, just because I want it to be as fast as possible, just in case someone tries, you know, beat me in a race. I can give them the hands. This Chevy Spark just killed my vibe. Come on, don't, why? It's like, see, that guy like waited till he saw me coming faster behind him to make that decision. I feel like if I would have went slow, he never would have done that. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, tunnel. Oh, I see, I slipped a little bit right there. At the very end of that push on the pedal, I had a little pop, not a little hop, I guess, whatever you want to call it, a little pop up. So I definitely don't want to be too high up in RPMs, because that's what's going to get me to spin the wheels. You saw the Volkswagen coming over into my lane a little bit. It's so funny, man. People are so, they just cannot stand you driving around them or driving faster than them. People just can't handle it. It's insane. I don't get it. I never understood that. Well, I mean, at the same time, I guess I'm kind of the same way, because every time someone drives fast past me, I go fast past them. I don't know if this Charger right here is the boys or not. Oh, is it? No, it's not. I don't think so. For a second, I thought I saw those like D-Tech rims with like the black with the little chrome spot in the middle, but it was stock. You don't got no headlights on though. That's a little odd. Oh, trooper sitting right there. You thought I wouldn't see him. Come on, dog. You gotta get a better hiding spot than that. What kind of car even is that? Is that a truck? I couldn't really see it too well. I gotta stop doing that. I keep trying to do like little sound jumps under the bridge, and every time I do it, I lose traction a little bit. Nice thing about when people drive super slow like this, to cut up you only have to go like 75, you know. Like right now I'm gonna get up, maybe I'll get up to like 80, and I'll be going faster than everybody else, because everybody else is going like 55. And you don't gotta, you know, I'm not really doing too much illegal, you know. Right now I'm cutting up sort of, but I'm not really doing much illegal things. I'm only going 78. Like I usually slow down for this spot right here because it's a cop spot, and I'm not even gonna, because like I'm not doing too much of a bad speed. That move, but I would have probably just ended up in the same spot anyway, because this bad car's over here. People are afraid of a turn. There. So I gotta see, let me get over right now. Oh, that guy's hit the brakes. see if I can find an area soon. Like I gotta get on on Google Maps or something and find an area that I could go to where I could like freely slide my car and not have to worry too much about hitting anybody. That, like, people coming out of like streets and stuff. Like, I don't know, if I could find a place where I don't have to worry about someone flying out of a side street and whacking it, you know what I mean? I'm not really too worried about the cops, because it just kind of is what it is if you get caught doing that, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really anywhere you can legally slide your car around here, so. In my Genesis car, I cared about a lot less. I used to get sideways on this right here, mainly in the snow more so often, but right around here I would cut in like this. I would come out right here and I would go wah, and I would pull it in. I'd try to pull it in. One time I went up on the grass over here. I almost hit that sign. I didn't, thankfully, but I have successfully drifted that once or twice. No, probably a couple more times than that, honestly. All right, let's go. I don't know what that other car was. Something else came under there and made a noise, and then we unhooked under the under it. God. Oh, this thing is popping. I don't know if y'all hear the thing cracking like that. So the first, I didn't give it enough gas, and then I gave it another one, and I gave it enough. This thing sounds so good. Make the necessary turns to make sure we're not being followed. I'm very paranoid about this stuff, just because of how, I mean, you guys already know how bad my license is. Oh, you know what? I think I got another idea. Hold on. Oh, it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. Maybe not. Hold on. I don't know what this guy's doing. Yeah, as long as that light can stay green, it'd be a good idea. We gotta look this way first, though. Oh, bad idea. Too many cars, and the light's red. Unbelievable. You know what? I got an idea. Oh, I'm an idiot. See, I just smacked my head on the window while I was turning to look this way. I gotta get used to that. I gotta get used to the fact that I have a camera on my head and I can't turn my head the way I normally would. This is a situation. All right, here we go. Alright, I kind of got the hang of it. It's just a little sketchy doing it. Like, I've never done this in this car. You gotta understand. Oh man. I've driven on a track in a car as powerful as this one, but I wasn't drifting. I was just driving on a track. But when it comes to sliding a car, the only sliding of a car I've ever done is with a Genesis coupe that has about a third. Oh, there's a car right there. I didn't see him coming. You can go. But yeah, so the Genesis coupe that I used to slide in sometimes, I was, you know, thing's got 270 horsepower. Speaking of a Genesis coupe, there's a white one right here. I don't know if y'all see that or not, but there's just like my old one, a white Genesis coupe. I used to drift one of those around, and you know, it's half the power, so I really couldn't. It was hard to drift that thing when it wasn't raining out. Like, I could do it if I e-braked it and power slided it the right way, but it was hard. But it was easier when it was raining and snowing because of how much less power it was. Like, you know, I could just throw the thing around. It was small. I didn't really care too much about it, so I used to just beat that car up. This one, obviously, I care about this car. I don't want to beat it up, and it's very, very big, so you can't really just slide it in side streets like I'm trying to do right now. like it's so easy. You see how easily it puts out when, like it puts out the wheels when you're just in a straight line like that. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I'm probably gonna get out of here and head home now. So I appreciate you guys for watching, checking out another one of my videos. Drop a like, sub up if you're enjoying the content. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get a nice little daytime video with this car again, do some cutting up, and then that New York City video will come eventually. I promise you guys that's coming. I'm not gonna bail out on that. So once again, appreciate you guys for liking. I appreciate you guys for coming back, and I appreciate you guys that are watching for the first time. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.